Hello everyone, we are here as always for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, picking up where we left off last time. Oh, with Doctor dying. How many times is that so far? Like 8? I don't know, I pulled that number out of thin air. It might be wrong. It might be right, who knows? I might be completely off though. Yeah, cool shit. Let's just bowl, I suppose. The effects of the attribute 8 lives has been activated. Your body has been revived. The head's special ability is Intelligence. You become smarter due to the effects of the special ability. Where am I? How'd I end up dead? Left Su Young to protect my body. I was using third-person viewpoint to visit my friends in paradise. Someone must have killed me while I was asleep. Who? Could it be Su Young? A new achievement has been added to your 5th story. People will remember you as the Messiah who knows shame. Why did I have to die at an awkward moment and earn myself such a weird achievement? Perhaps I did. Perhaps did I literally die of embarrassment? What?
Hey Doctor, you alive again?
What happened?
We were attacked. They approached us as soon as you fell asleep. I did my best to stop them, but you ended up being critically wounded. I carried you and got away as quickly as I could, but then we were transported to this place. You understand, right? This is why I told you to get back soon.
Personal skill lie detection level 2 has been activated. You've confirmed the statement to be true. Understandably doubtful of Su Young, but you know, she doesn't really gain anything from killing you.
Can't you just take my word for it?
Did you get a look at who it was that attacked us?
They were all masked, so I couldn't. I did identify a few of them through attribute detection, but I didn't recognize any of them.
You should be at least rank 20 in Demon Castle right now. Whoever attacked us did manage to get through her. Killed me. Drop us here. Anything else?
Hey, shouldn't you be expressing at least the slightest bit of gratitude before asking all those questions? I've been struggling for the past 3 days because of you.
3 days? I mean, yeah, that's the cooldown of your skill, dude. You know this shit.
It's been 3 days since you died, didn't you know?
I come to think of it, 8 lives has a cooldown period. Bro, it's not even been that long. Come on, man. Ah, damn it. What about my friends? Well, they didn't move on to the next scenario already. If they did, my plan would be ruined.
I did a bit of exploring before you woke up, but there's nothing but clouds around us. I give up already.
So you're just goofing around with your clones to kill time?
That's a training method. If I fuse with them after they do that, my skills go up.
I just see what Doctor says, and yeah, that's very Shadow Clone Jutsu, isn't it?
I didn't want to waste time waiting for you.
What are you, Naruto?
Naruto? Well, I did get the idea from reading that.
Dang, they're censoring
Just about everything.
I guess this is how she grew I guess this is how she grew so strong so quickly. Avatar was a skill that Dressage didn't cover in that detail. Aren't there any restrictions in using that skill? Can you make as many clones as you want as long as you have the mana for it?
That'd be cheating. It does have restrictions. I have to give away a part of my memory to every avatar I create.
Part of your memory? What if your avatar ends up dying?
Then I lose that memory. That's a biggie. I usually give away my useless memories, and if they return to me, I get them back anyway. But sometimes some of them go out of control.
Go out of control?
There's a clone I made when I first used the skill. I must have given it too much of my memory. It went out of control, so I couldn't get it to fuse back with me.
I wonder what memories you gave it. And if it's somewhere out there still, or if you killed it. That's something to think about. Is this going to be like the whole, you know, if that does end up coming out, which is the real Su Young? Right? Surely it'd be this one, because it's the one we've known, has the memories, right? What if some of the memories she gave it were, you know, the memory of making it or something? I don't know, I don't think you could probably give that away, but you know what I mean? Like, what if she gave it half or something? But that would be ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, that could be interesting. Can that happen? Then what about the memory you gave that clone?
I don't know. But seeing how I'm sane right now, it probably wasn't all that important.
You really must think you're sane.
Shut up. Oh, there's something I forgot to mention. Some constellations came to visit you while you were dead. I almost forgot.
Don't give away important memories like that to your clones. Jesus Christ.
They were members of some nebula. I think they were Vedas or Palna. Doesn't really matter. They told me some vague things, like how you should make the right choice. I forgot their modifiers though. Oh, and there was this weird Goryo warrior too.
Goryo is a kingdom in Korean history. Goryo warrior.
He didn't say much and just left. He just stared at your corpse and left.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay. If it was a Goryo warrior, could it have been Jin Chuk? Wait, constellations came here in person instead of sending their incarnations.
They were in their symbolic forms.
Don't you get it? Even if they're in a symbolic form, there's no way a constellation would appear in a scenario area, considering that much probability cost. I think I know where we are. It is familiar scenery, isn't it? Cosmic Dimension. Skill used by constellations who have mastered the principles of yin and yang and the 5 universal elements. Someone who is capable of wielding it in the Korean Peninsula would be the 5 basic elements that contribute to the universe in East Asian philosophy. Why don't you show yourself? Oh? I guess I was reaching too far trying to trick a constellation. We've met before, haven't we? I have to say that I'm not too happy to see you again. I think I know who killed me now. Constellation. Joseon's top spiritualist smiles at you. The king is waiting for you. Those bastards! They forgot about me again! Oh. Damn you! Constellation, Defense Master, is excited at the sight of a tower defense game. As would I. Tower defenses are quite fun. Over that manner. Is this the end of me? I don't think it will be. Shook. What the bloody hell was that thing there? What the fuck is that?
I remember how, now that you said you knew the King of the Wanderers. Tell me exactly how you know her?
It's as complicated as it can get.
I think I know the idea. Is she an ex-girlfriend?
She's my mother.
What? Really?
Follow my footsteps exactly. If you step anywhere else, you'll get lost. Why are you helping my mother? I don't get why an incarnation of your power would work under a king. Since your supporting constellation is Joseon's top spiritualist, you could be a king yourself if you inherited the right stigma. How did you know who my supporting constellation was? It's obvious since it's a Korean constellation who can wield cosmic dimension. Does my mother have something on you? Be honest with me. I can help you.
You saved my daughter.
So you owe her. Guess that's enough to make anyone loyal to her.
I sense sarcasm.
Because I believe that she only did that deliberately.
Deliberately?
Don't you find my mother a little suspicious? Like how she adapts so well to the world. Now she knows information that no one would at a certain point in the story.
What are you trying to tell me?
Let's put it this way. My mother had known all along who you'd get as a supporting constellation. She probably saved your daughter with the sole purpose of using you. I don't remember how much I told my mother. But she's probably befriended Jun-chi. Jun-chi? Jun-uchi? Nah. His incarnation because of the stories I told her.
You're mistaken about her.
Mistaken?
Miss Lee isn't as bad as a person as you think.
No one knows her better than I do.
They say children know nothing about their parents. We're here. You can come in. You're staying here with me. I guess his mom doesn't like him having friends over. Press that bell there.
Doorbell seems very antiquated. Somehow familiar. Cozy. Past the door. Heard a familiar voice.
Come in.
That nostalgia you're feeling? I can't believe how twisted she can be. The fourth wall. Shaking.
It took so long. I've been waiting for you.
Maybe I should have just remained dead. How are you? How are you alive? Thought Nirvana killed you. Sugyung? Sugyung? Sugyung. It's probably Sugyung. Like Suyung. Suyung. But Sugyung. Fucking Korean, bro.
I only saw children calling their parents by their first name in cartoons. Are you still going through puberty when you're already 28?
Just answer my question. It shows the lack of respect he has for you. Madame.
It's not that difficult to trick someone like them. I know more than enough about the future to do that.
You didn't even attend my funeral when you were alive.
I didn't want to feel heartbroken.
Is that why you had your men kill me again?
I see that you made a lot of great friends. They all broke down in tears, not knowing that you'd come back to life.
Why did you kill me?
Incarnation Dr. Kim will be driven to death by the being he loves the most. Sanka told me. She begged me to save you. I noticed you came here with some other woman. To be honest, I like Sanka a whole lot more.
That's none of your business. I still don't get it. Why did you kill me? Because she begged you to save me.
I fulfilled the prophecy, didn't I?
Well, given what Oedipus said last time, I don't think the prophecy is quite truly fulfilled. You know what I mean? I have a feeling that it's not quite, satisfied.
What? Wait a minute. Is she saying... Incarnation Dr. Kim will be driven to death by the being he loves the most. The prophecy was fulfilled.
Did you really think you could be the person I love the most by killing me? Then you failed miserably. A powerful fate is hoping for your certain death. I'm still getting notifications about my fate. Which at least goes to show that you're not someone I love.
I guess you're right then. I still wanted to see if that would do it. That could have put an end to the fate that was forced on you. And you still have plenty of lives left.
Stop pretending as if you did that for my sake.
Doctor, I love you. More than anything in this world.
Fucking.
Perhaps even more so than I love myself.
Episode 194, Chapter 33. Reading Again, Part 1. Out of every character we've encountered in ORV, there's none that make me more uncomfortable than Doctor's mother. I get you, Doctor. I get you. And her showing up is definitely not going to be a fucking good. Stay hydrated, folks. Bruh, PC. Yeah. Bruh. My PC is being slow. It's truly a shame. There we are. I think it sorted its shit out. Yep, it has. Doctor, starting now, we're going to read everything again. What your father did. Why so bad that he deserved to die? This was self-defense. Okay. Episode 195. Doctor. 33. I love you more than anything in this world. Rereading again. Oh, okay, this... Immediately you know that this is going to be the shit, bro. From the way this is being introduced. Woo! Back in theme. Perhaps even more so than I love myself. Part 2. Murderous notes from underground. The underground murderer grew feeding on violence and abuse, neglected by society. The Korean notes from underground, born out of a broken family. I really believe what she just said right now. I struggled in pain for more than 10 years because of her. Does she think that saying that will make me forgive her? It's me. Lie detection. What if I use the lie detection skill? And it tells me that she's telling me the truth. Or what if she's lying? It's too late now to be saying something like that. I know. Then why? Because I don't think I'd ever told you this before. You never know some things unless they're said out loud. So, why didn't you ever tell me? I went to visit you so many times. How could you be so selfish? Why did you always give me the silent treatment? Why did you write such a book? My life was hell on earth. When I was at school, or on the streets, whoever I met, felt like the entire world was talking about me. Nothing changed, even when I moved or transferred schools. I was always the son of a murderer. I would have been able to endure it. And you just told me that. Hang in there a little. And then I'd be able to get through all of it. And even if you sold my story out for money, I would have been okay. As long as you told me that you were with me. The fourth wall is shaking violently. I wanted to expose the truth. The truth? That you killed Father? You know that's not what I meant. No, I know exactly what you mean. Stigma self-justification level 2. It's been activated. Because I read my memories again and again after you left. I read them hundreds and thousands of times. What your father did was so bad that he deserved to die. This was self-defense. Went over it again too many times. Okay? I can't even tell anymore if it was true or not. Frankly, I was glad that Father died. He was a habitual domestic abuser and a gambling addict. If he'd kept going, our family would have been in greater danger. You're right. Then why are you mad? Tried to ask Mother numerous times. Why didn't you run away? Why did you leave me alone when I was so young? Why didn't you come see me? Maybe I should have told you this much earlier. Right. I knew you'd say that. As these questions kept building up inside me, I ended up answering them all. The fourth wall shaking is beginning to subside. But I erased all the answers in the end. Many constellations have gifted you 5,000 coins after hearing about your upbringing. That'd piss me off if I were Doctor. Getting money for that. I'd, you know, given everything, I'd immediately rescind those coins, but hey. Why do you keep changing the original story? Had you not messed up the plot? Had you let the characters die out as they were supposed to? The scenarios wouldn't have gotten this difficult. Constellation Prisoner Golden Headband is dying to see how the conversation unfolds. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire is asking you to reconsider things. Because it had to be changed. As you know already, Jun Hyuk can never reach the end of the scenarios in this third round. The end? Is that why you're going through all of this trouble? You must be out of your mind. Many constellations are frustrated by the censoring. The ending of this story... Character. The ending of this story is important to me. This world that we're in, it's the very thing that protected me while you were gone. Doctor, this is no longer a work of fiction. An everyone lived happily ever after kind of ending. Things simply don't exist in reality. I changed the words because I said A, not an. And I completely misread it, but you know, fuck you. Shut up. Leave me alone. We'll have to see about that. When did I ever say I wanted a happy ending? You should stop. This world is out of control. This isn't a story that you can change just because you know a little about its future. No matter how much you struggle, just go on and say it. Why did you ask to see me? You should stay here. I can't lose my only son again. I will do my best to get you through the next scenario. Forget it. Just be honest and tell me that I'm getting in your way. I've put up with enough drama. I don't know what it is that you want. You probably wouldn't even tell me if I asked you. Sad look on her face. She's sad? She have the right to be sad? I really didn't want to have to do this, but I guess I had no choice for now. Why do you take out? Who do you take after to be so stubborn? A few constellations are entertained by the family drama. Doctor! Junchi's spells are difficult to deal with, but you can counter them if you know. The problem is my mother. Since I don't know who my mother's supporting constellation is right now. I need to rush her down now before she has a chance to use her abilities. Special skill bookmark has been activated. I choose bookmark number 4. The Cyan Esperang. Personal skill, the Way of the Wind, level 10 plus 1 has been activated. You ain't fucking around. You really ain't fucking around. But I get this feeling that Mother is not going to be a pushover. I feel like she's probably going to be able to hold her own quite well. And she does seem intelligent as well. So, I wonder if she even has a supporting constellation, or if, like you, Doctor, she's planning something else. That getting a supporting constellation would only interfere with. I most wonder indeed. I'm going to end this quickly. Get ready. Okay. I choose bookmark number 5. Kyrgios Rodgrime. Where the fuck they come from?
Ah, who the heck are they? It's a misunderstanding. Please, you have to stay here. Stop it, Doctor. Miss Lee is trying to... The supporting constellation of... Oh, she does have a supporting constellation. The supporting constellation of Incarnation Sugyung Lee has revealed their modifier. Constellation Founder's Mother feels profound scornful. Could be profoundly watching you. Founder's Mother? Gosh, no way. Constellation, Founder's Mother is saying that your power is a threat to the Korean Peninsula scenario. Constellation, Founder's Mother is saying that she won't take your life if you don't fight back. Damn it. We should hurry and use miniaturization and electrification. It's already over. The ancient energy of the land sealed away your power. The ancient energy of the land has sealed away your rank. I didn't expect her to do something like this. This is a stigma that can only be used within the Korean Peninsula. That seals away your target's power using stories. The owner of the stigma is one of the most exalted deities of Hongik, the nebula of the Korean Peninsula, and the star of the most famous story known on this land. I told you, didn't I? The mother of Dangun. The mother of Dangun Wangyong. Dangun Wangyong is the legendary founder and god king of Gojoseon, the first Korean kingdom. I love you. Eunyeong. Eunyeong is a character in the Korean creation myth. She was a bear initially, but became a woman eventually. Gave birth to Dangun Wangyong. I'll let you go when the time comes, so stay put. Well, fuck. How in the hell is he going to get himself out of this one? Episode 196, chapter 33. Reading again, part 3. But here's the thing, Mumsy. Aren't you doing similar things to Doctor? Sure, you're not making as drastic of changes to the world around you as Doctor is in the flow of the story, but you're going to be making some because you shouldn't be there. Your involvement is making a heavy impact. So, aren't you... So your condemnation of Doctor because of that is a bit unusual. And also, I feel like the influence Doctor has made is irreparable. I mean, he's destroyed the ruler's throne, and that was ages ago. Like, I don't think there's any coming back from Doctor's done in this run, unless you killed Jun Hyuk and hope that you cycle. Chapter 33, reading again, part 3. Big old cave. Ah, darn it, what now? How do we get out of here? Supporting constellation aside, how'd she get her hands on an 8-fold bell, an 8-beaded bell? The 8-beaded bell is one of the 3 heavenly seals that appears in the Dangun myth. It's a sacred artifact that seals away your target's power by harnessing the power of stories. There's no way she could have gotten her hands on that at this point in time. There is a way we can get out of here. How? There's someone who can break us out of the cosmic dimension with their power. We've been saving this for emergencies. I guess this counts as one. Activating Gangongui's special ability, Echo of the Stars. Echo of the Stars allows you to seek the help of a historical constellation. I will call upon a constellation. The historical constellations hear your voice flowing through the stars. The constellation is ranked too high. The constellation demands 5 points of your sky disk, where you comply. You want all my remaining points? I only have 5 left. I'll comply. Signs of the probability storm. How could it be this bad if it's not even a fabled constellation? Your rank is currently sealed. Your main skills are currently sealed. Time remaining, 100 days. Shit me. Bruh.
Do not hesitate to intervene when the constellations lose interest.
You are forbidden to intervene in the scenarios, so use the sub-scenarios to intensify conflicts between characters or put them in danger. Do not create situations that might frustrate the constellations. Keep the villains villainous and the good guys good. Reminded of the old times, are we? Oh, reminded of the old times, are we? Yeah, ironic, isn't it? We criticize the constellations for obsessing over quick plot progression. This is what we teach the Dokkaebi in school. That's something inappropriate for a high Dokkaebi to say. You're the one who created those rules. What else can we do? Scenarios like that still sell like hotcakes.
High-ranking Dokkaebi. Haram.
There must be exceptions. There is, but such exceptions can only exist because of the many other scenarios that go by the book.
What?
100-day seal. Hey, are you done yet?
Survive on garlic and mugwort for 100 days. Surviving on garlic and mugwort for 100 days was the challenge that Ungyo was given in order to become human. It's too powerful. I'm finding it hard to control. Give it some more time. This is all your fault. This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't used me as a shield.
I'm telling you, I didn't mean to do that.
How could you use me as a shield?
I wasn't trying to kill you. The attack was aimed at the girl, but she shielded herself using you.
Youngran told them what happened earlier. It's Su Young.
I apologized, didn't I? Fine. I use you as a shield. Now what?
Now you're getting mad at me. You've got to be kidding me. Constellation Abyssal Black Flame Dragon interrupts. The cough. Constellation Abyssal Black Flame Dragon says that Su Young never used you as a shield. Constellation Abyssal Black Flame Dragon says that he is responsible for your death. What the fuck?
Hey, you shut up. Don't start running your mouth.
Constellation Abyssal Black Flame Dragon is telling you that Su Young failed to protect your heart while she was trying to protect your Black Flame Dragon. My Black Flame Dragon?
So, you see...
So, Jianqi's attack flew toward my private part?
Yes, you're pitiful enough already. If you became, you know, you would have been even more pitiful, so I was going to save you. But the attack ended up landing somewhere else. Abyssal Black Flame Dragon was screaming at me that I had to protect your junk.
Thanks for saving my precious. But next time, stick to protecting my heart.
But, what does he call your thing, a Black Flame Dragon?
Cut. Okay, next take. Moving on. Where the fuck? Okay, yeah. I wonder why. I wonder why indeed. Well, I guess that's one thing we can now know for sure about Doctor. Is yeah. Moving on. Doctor. Yes, I'm laughing at dick humor. Shut up. He used to be tiny when he was young. My king. Please don't call me that. I don't want everyone to start talking like a cartoon character like my son. Miss Lee. There was no reason for you to quarrel with him. Had you told him the real reason you wrote that book. He's at an age where he can handle it. He's in an age where he can handle the truth. He's no longer the little child you used to know. You'll always be just a kid to me, whether he turns 30 or 40. At first, I Tried to muster up the courage to tell him the truth. When I saw the look in his eyes, I felt that I may be troubling him by entering his life again. So late, too. Maybe the truth isn't what he really needs in the first place. Maybe I was the one who... so that he wouldn't remember me, terrible mother. I gave 3 double S grade items and 20 years of my life as an offering to my supporting constellation. In return, I got a sneak peek at a certain fate the Lords had kept hidden. Incarnation Dr. Kim may live as long as he doesn't move on to the next scenario. Well, what can we do? This is just the way I handle things. He will come to understand you someday. Anyway, have you gathered up all of the troops? Yes, they're all here. Main scenario 10, 73rd Demon. Category main, difficulty double S, click condition. You are eligible to participate in Demon King in Dark Castles. Final scenario. Choose the 4 rankers. You want to take to the 3rd floor of Dark Castle before you enter the final scenario. Yeah. Time limit 30 days. Reward of 100,000 coins. Penalty for failure, death. Your current ranking in Dark Castle is 2nd. Jesus. I imagine first right now is Jinchuk. Right? That seems most likely. Only incarnations ranked in the top 10 can participate in the final scenario with you. I have 2 incarnations in the top 10 right here. I still need 2 more. There they come. Long time no see. Miss you. Oh, you're alive! I'm so relieved. But where's Doctor? We'll talk about that later. From left to right. Yeonsung Lee. Yusung Shin. Wiwon Jong. Jihai Lee. Young Lee. Things would have been much easier if you'd only brought along the characters from the novel. But I guess this is more like you. The King of the Wanderers. Jinhyo Kyu. Why did you want to see us here? I thought it was about time we wrapped up the scenario. Are you gathering the 4 Heavenly Kings as well? 4 Heavenly Kings is often used as an idiomatic expression to refer to a group of 4 people. The 4 Heavenly Kings. You need 4 rankers in the top 10 to move on to the next scenario. I thought you knew that. Oh, that's right. I am doing that too. I guess the 4 Heavenly Kings is what you call them. How corny. What a bitter old hag you are. Clueless child. Episode 157, Chapter 33, Read Again, Part 4. So, he's achieved transcendence. I guess I should expect that much since he's the main character. I want to join forces with you. I want you to help me gather all the rankers here. The rankers? Your goal is to save the world, isn't it? If you want to clear the next scenario, you'll need to form a team of the most powerful incarnations that you can find. I can help you. Because my supporting constellation is Founder's mother. Where is Doctor? What do you want with him? I heard you have him in captivity. I asked you why. Are you thinking of making him one of your 4 Heavenly Kings? I don't think I have to answer that. You're just as Doctor told me you'd be. I heard you'd shared your achievements in Paradise with Doctor. Why did you do that? Because I'd have a better chance at saving the world if he became stronger. Aha, so you wanted to use him. Doctor is someone this world needs. He will become my companion and reach the end of all scenarios. Companion? He's an impossible jerk. He's an impossible jerk. He only cares for himself and is willing to do anything to achieve his goal. But the plot can't progress without him. That's the kind of novel Twisiah is. No way. I hope this story never ends. Release Dr. Kim. Then I'll spare your life. Ah! That's fucking creepy. So that fate really meant. I see. I'm sorry, but I can't let you see my son. It's a mother's job to stop her son from hanging out with the wrong crowd. I think it's time I sent my son back to reality. Well, yikers. Yikers, indeed. Do we think Doctor will participate in the final scenario? Do we think Junjuk will bring him to his death? Perhaps indeed. But he's still got 7 more lives, so I think he's all good for a bit. Episode 198, chapter 33, reading again, part 5. Then I guess I'll have to kill you. Junjuk, no! Ah, damn it, I thought never appeared in. It does. You just don't know about it.
I told him time and time again that he should stop bringing up anything that the story censored. Channel seems to be all the rage these days.
The channel seems to be all the rage these days. Anywhere you go in the Salt Branch, they're all talking about your channel. Especially that incarnation.
But I also got you a lot of flack, but more than anything, I'd like to know why you wanted to see me. That scenario is coming to an end right now. Sorry, but I must get back to.
That's what I was. I'm old. That was why I wanted to see you. The constellations don't want you to intervene. A number of nebula are unhappy with this scenario. It's because of that incarnation.
But he's still just an incarnation. He can't affect the entire scenario.
Do you really think that? Oh, he's not just an incarnation anymore. He will become a monster. You didn't forget what happened back then, did you? We cannot let such oddities take place again, ever.
Come on, do a better job.
Alright. In the past, a historical constellation appeared in the Korean peninsula. This guy is the one you're trying to fucking call on after he saw your dead fucking body. With his superior talents, he posed a threat to the balance of the scenarios, stirring complaints of many. Although he eventually removed himself from the scenarios despite the probability aftermath, came back alive from an alternate dimension, made himself a constellation. Please! Please help me! I need your help. Right now. You're your top swordsman, Junjuk.
I'm aware that a few constellations have complaints. They must be annoyed that Dr. Kim refused to join the nebula. But haven't they already taken action about that? How is it fair for them to issue a fate even before the start of the 10th scenario?
You're defending that incarnation.
I'm not defending him. I'm talking about how unfair the scenario is.
I don't think you're in the position to say that. Forget it. I'm not here to blame you for anything.
Then why?
I'm sure you're smart enough to know. You have never found all of this strange. Why do you think the constellations used fate already? If they were curious about the future, they could just use future sight to peek into the future. With that, they can predict how their target will act in the future and slowly shape the future to their liking. They didn't do that this time. Why do you think that is?
Could it be?
It must mean that no one in the Starstream could see into Constellation Dr. Kim's future.
Something seems to have changed.
I can't believe it took 4 hours. Didn't think it'd take me that long.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but what I know for sure is that many constellations are afraid that Dr. Kim may end up reaching. So this word is still censored. What I meant to say is the end of it all.
Are you done then?
No, let me stabilize a little more. There's something I need you to do for me. If you get this done right, I will nominate you to become an advanced Dokumi. Look at her nibbling on the mugwort. She got such, like, defined fangs. What the fuck? Like, what the hell? Are they so sharp? I've been sharpening her teeth.
You know what? Your mom didn't seem like that bad of a person.
Just keep eating your mugwort.
I know I shouldn't meddle in your family affairs, but she was just looking after her son.
How is she looking after her son?
There are many parents out there who don't give a rat's ass about their children. Come to think of it.
Oh. Come to think of it. My mom mentioned you. She seemed to think we were dating.
She knows a good woman when she sees one.
But she said she liked Sangha more than you.
So, when are we gonna kill her? All this talking makes me feel like we've become characters in the novel.
Young doesn't know yet. She will eventually become a character. Just like Sunguk, Lee, and Minsab Jung did before her. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. Why is it? I don't want her to end up a character. I think I've got it. I think it's stable enough. Get ready. Why don't you wanna become a constellation, a character? Is it because you sense a connection? Because you both have an understanding of the world and the future? You both have a similar outlook on this world you're living in? You might not have a similar outlook on stories, but you're at least similar. We're busting out of here. The 3-swing style. The name was given to the style of swordsmanship used by Jung Young Chuk, since it was said that he never swung his sword more than 3 times before he defeated his foe. A power that's beyond your control enters your right arm. First swing cuts down 1,000 men. The second swing cuts a mountain in half. Third swing splits the oceans open. That looks so cool. That's so tight. Bro, that's so cool! What the fuck is this? So tight, bro. We can go over another one. I've done everything I need to for today. And it's not stupid late in the evening, so I don't feel too remiss to do a long video. Although, the rest of the videos this week probably was revision. And not being given much time to revise for each exam specifically is just fucking brilliant. I love only having 2 days to revise for each exam. It's actually different this time. The first sword. A slash cuts down 1,000 men. The explosive force of the explosive flow of the story distorts the mechanical gateway array method. The explosive flow of the story breaks the barrier created by the 100-day seal. He also cut the mountain in a distance. So, this is the skill that can only be found once in a million years. Created by the life's work of a genius swordsman. Make this completely mine. Fortunate that the bookmark only applies to the characters of the novel. Bookmark skill has been updated because you've reached a new level. Huh? A new feature has been added. Your understanding of the character Goyo's top swordsman has increased by a tiny amount. But I've never had my understanding of a constellation increase before. Not on the list. Maybe because the status window said it went up a tiny amount. Maybe if my understanding of them grows gradually, I'll be able to use the skills of the constellations one day. I've only used the first sword of the 3 swing style. Now I'm in tatters.
What's happening?
Oh, probabilities wreaking havoc.
Kneel, everyone.
True voice of a constellation?
Why are they hearing their true voices? How messed up is the probability right now for people to hear that?
They're all too highly synchronized with the supporting constellations.
What a mess. They all want to die? Doctor, listen carefully and don't let anyone know. You'll die if you keep this up. There's only one way for you to escape your fate. Join a group who can protect you. Or else.
Many constellations are watching you. Ugh. Dental hygiene, come on! Ugh, we are disheveled. Ah! I really talk? Yeah, I think my hair looks fine. I did wash it today. You know, full hair routine, shampoo, conditioner, the whole criterion. Everything, all of it. Lovely stuff. I can sense all the constellation's eyes on me. So I'm blocking Bikyoung's messages from reaching me. It seems like you're afraid. No. I'd say things have gotten more interesting. A few constellations are chanting your name. You receive 2,000 coins as a chant bonus. The hurdle of fate is steep. It's still just a hurdle no matter how high it is. If push comes to shove, I can just bust it down. I choose the 4th bookmark, Kyrgyos Rodgrame. The power of a returnee. Interesting. Let's go. Episode 199, Chapter 33. Reading again, Part 6. Out of my way! What the? Ah! I don't know what you're fighting about. But I think it's time you stopped. It's the Ugly King! I thought he died! Since you know who I am, you should do as I say. Most of the incarnations respect you. I want to thank you for the 8th scenario. It was true that you resurrected. The story of your resurrection is spreading far and wide. A new achievement of mediating Messiah has been added to your 5th story. We were following the people who saved me, but we were attacked. We were following the people who saved me, but were attacked. People must be the people who used to be in paradise. I'm sure Jun Hyuk and the others are. Well, in that case, the others should be.
It's nice to see you again, young man. How did you get out of the mechanical gateway array method?
The Wanderers, as expected. Why are you fighting each other?
Because of you, of course. We can't let you reach the next scenario.
Is that what my mother told you? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can go easy on you this time, ma'am. All of your stats will be increased by 10 due to the protection for the constellation. Goyo's top swordsman.
Spirits, guide me!
All of your stats have temporarily exceeded their limit. Stop. Stop. Stop him! You can't. Look. You can't. You can't stop, Doctor. Don't you know what you're going to be trying to do? But you're not gonna be able to stop Doctor. It's not on the cards. Don't know why I did that. But you know what? You know what? Since it's episode 200, here we are. Here we are, buckaroos, bozos, and beanbags. I'm saying words. I don't know what they mean. What the fuck? Oh. That's really cool. It looks really familiar as well.
Someone must have obtained the third highest ranking story.
Ranked 3rd team in Dark Castle. The King of the Dead. Davids. Stir lets him use corpses in battle.
Run, Doctor. I'll keep it at bay here.
Many clones. So she was the one controlling the story from behind. How did you break out of the mechanical gateway array method? I'm sure I also sealed it up with the 8-beaded bell. I'm sure it wasn't easy. It sure wasn't easy, I can tell you that. Step aside now. I don't want to have to hurt you. I'm afraid I can't. This powers... Constellation, your son sub-spiritualist is flustered. What are you doing here? Get lost. But you aren't even a supported constellation. Don't make me repeat myself. That must be the probability aftermath. I'll be lied since she heard his true voice directly. No, you can't do that, Doctor! Episode 200. Chapter 33, reading again, part 7.
Your mom is as strong as a monster. Wow. How is she doing that when she must be running low on probability?
She can shroud herself with the kind of shadow I saw around Yamato no Orochi in Peaceland. She used the 8-beaded bell, powerful constellation artifact, to make up the probability she didn't have right now. My pitiful descendant. I do not wish to fight you. Ah!
Why is she attacking us? While she's saying she doesn't want to fight? Doctor?
Please, try talking to your mother.
Is that your real mother, Doctor? Yu-sang said earlier...
It's dangerous here, Doctor. If things keep going this way... I guess I should have expected that much from your mother of all people. Don't kill her. We need to keep her alive. I don't think she's ever going to cooperate with us. She'll soon be running out of both her probability and stamina. Since Jin Hyuk and others had reached transcendence, they'll need more than a shadow to fight them. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire gulps loudly. Constellation Prisoner Golden Headband is keeping an eye on your next move. Constellation Abyssal Black Flame Dragon is excited by the atrocity you're taking part in. Matricide. That's enough now. The fourth wall is resonating faintly. Why are you trying so hard to stop me? I'm willing to hear you out just this once. So tell me. Give me the whole story. And I think that will make perfect cliffhanger. For picking up next time, of course. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. I'm hella looking forward to what's coming next. In fact, never mind. It's literally the next episode. Okay, there's only one more anyway. Sure. We'll just finish. That'd be really embarrassing. Yeah, no, finish that in one episode. Oh my god, that's funny. That would have been hilarious, man. That actually would have been unbelievably jovial. I just need my desk. Right, 201, the most recent chapter as of recording. I'm willing to hear you out just this once. So tell me. Give me the whole story. Don't just keep it to yourself and tell me everything. Why are you stopping me? Why did you come all this way? Anything. Just tell me anything, why don't you? Tell me. Nebula Veda is peering into your fate. Nebula Papyrus is peering into your fate. Nebula Olympus is peering into your fate. Constellation, Dr. Kim. You cannot pass this place. That's... Everyone, look away! Close your eyes! It's another world god. It's episode 201, chapter 33, reading again, part 8. They didn't look away. It's a divine power that was summoned by the Founder's mother, by offering up her own shadow as a sacrifice. This is different from Peaceland. The thing that's being summoned now is... the true body of another world god. Junchuk, if we don't stop it now, it's too late. This is beyond anything that we're capable of handling. The fourth wall has been activated in full force. That last one was real. Destroyed my voice a bit, my vocal cords a bit there. My throat. That last cough was real. I love that. There's only one E, so he's not going eek, but if I read that as eek, it was. Don't worry. With something like that here, the constellations will have to intervene. The otherworld gods and constellations are like cats and dogs. I'm sure they'll show up to maintain the power balance, just like how they did at the constellation banquet. Perhaps this is as far as I go this time around. No way. The otherworld god is here, but no one's showing up to help us. Some constellations are appalled by the appearance of another world god. Many constellations are angry at how certain nebula have taken control of the narrative. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband expresses his hostility toward the nebula Papyrus. Constellation Abyssal Blackflame Dragon rears his fangs at the nebula Veda. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire is upset at the atrocities committed by Nebula Olympus. See, all of this happened. All of the constellations of the Korean Peninsula are curious to see which nebula to choose. Because of me. Many nebula wish that you succeed their story. If you succeed a story, you'll be bound to the nebula the story belongs to. Nebula Olympus wants you to succeed Lightning Carnival. Nebula Veda wants you to succeed Thunder Guide. Nebula Papyrus wants you to succeed Master of the Typhoon Wolf. Many nebula are urging you to make your choice. All the constellations of the Korean Peninsula are watching as you decide. This is why I can never grow fond of the constellations. Lightning Carnival, Thunder Guide, and Master of the Typhoon Wolf. They're all stories that involve murdering your family members. If I succeed one of those stories, I'll be able to defeat the Otherworld God. The power of probability it will give me. And my mother will end up dying here. Jun-hyuk, do you remember how we formed a nebula together? I named it Doctor Company. I see that you still want to call it that ridiculous name. I'll name my nebula myself. I won't succumb to the fate that you want to force upon me. I will be the one to decide how my story goes. Hell yeah. Hell the fuck yeah. Alright, that's been an absolute extravaganza. Almost a feature-length episode right here. We're all caught up. We are to date with the official releases. Ain't that whoopty fucking do. Oh my life. What a way to end to catch up to things. Woo! Alright boys. Alright. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you're new and have made it this far, like, comment, sub, and hit the notification bell. And with that all out the way, I've been Animosity. You've been you. And I hope to catch you on time for another video. Ta. Bye now.